I'm Charles Boda, and this is your DIS Daily Fix for December 26th, 2017. With all the stress and excitement of Christmas, it can be easy to forget some basic strategies that will help make your holiday travel easier, like don't bring a gun to an airport. One visitor to Orlando International Airport overlooked this simple rule this morning, adding delays to an already lengthy TSA checkpoint queue. Although the passenger did have a valid Florida concealed weapons permit, those do not apply to airports, so they're being charged with carrying a concealed firearm in a place prohibited by law. There's also a fine of up to $12,000 for bringing a firearm to a TSA checkpoint. So, some helpful travel tips for flying out of Orlando this season. Arrive at least 2 hours before takeoff, print boarding passes in advance if you aren't checking bags, and check yourself for any stray guns before going through security. Not only does it cause delays, but it scares the hell out of everyone involved. Now, Disney has become the first studio to reach the $6 billion mark at the worldwide box office for 2 years in a row, thanks in no small part to ticket sales from Star Wars The Last Jedi. And $2 billion of that total comes from domestic ticket sales, while the other two-thirds come from international sales. The Last Jedi itself surpassed the 800 million mark worldwide, split around half and half between international and domestic sales. Last year, Disney ticket sales reached $7.6 billion, and this is the third year in a row sales for the company have surpassed $5 billion worldwide. Lastly, what could have been a sad story about selfishness and theft at a Disney park turned positive, thanks to some compassionate cast members and hardworking detectives. Dave Diaz shared his family's story on social media, describing from the day the stroller was stolen to the day it was returned. The family was experiencing Under the Sea, Journey of the Little Mermaid, only to return to a missing stroller. After searching with a helpful cast member, it was soon determined that the stroller had been stolen. As is usually the case with strollers in the park, it was packed with other items both personal and necessary for their trip. Disney World cast members were with his family every step of the way, helping them arrange for food, transportation, a police statement, and even gifts for the kids. The Diazes soon found the stroller for sale on Facebook Marketplace and other sites, still in the exact same configuration they had last seen it, toys on the handlebars and all. Knowing that they would still need some proof of purchase, the family found that the base of the car seat taken had matching serial numbers to the seat with the stroller. Unbeknownst to them, this is when Detective Hinson, who was working the case, used a fake account to set up a meet and buy the stroller. Hinson met Amanda Pointer, listed as Amanda Freedom in the ad, and purchased the stroller for $650. Upon comparing the serial numbers, Hinson verified that the stroller did indeed belong to the Diaz family. The stroller was returned, and Pointer is facing a felony charge of dealing in stolen property. Diaz was immensely grateful for how things turned out. Even before the stroller's return, he had written, "The reality is that, of course, both my wife and I are incredibly upset about this whole thing. But good thing this happened at Disney. Nowhere else could we have such an incredible experience during such crappy circumstances." This is not the first case of stolen strollers at Disney parks. So although it doesn't happen often, having serial numbers or proof that that stroller is yours could really help you out if you have the similar circumstance to the Diaz family. So keep that in mind if you have an expensive stroller. All right. Now, before the new year is here, you have one last chance to get up to date on all the latest Disney park rumors. Today's featured article is December's installment of the Disney Rumor Roundup by Ryan Teets, so make sure to check that out today. Trending on the boards today is a discussion surrounding theme park inflation that was started by poster Davy Jones 2. In the thread, posters are comparing what their Disney vacations cost them years ago compared to what they cost them now. Folks are sharing different ways they've found of reducing their costs and lots of other helpful information. So stop by the Theme Parks Attractions and Strategy Forum at disboards.com to join in the discussion yourself. Now for the weather today, folks in Orlando will have a partly cloudy day with a high of 76 and a low of 59. And those in Anaheim will also have a partly cloudy day, but with a high of 69 and a low of 46. For information on everything I've mentioned, go to wdwinfo.com/dailyfix, and that will be it for me this year. But join us again tomorrow for another installment of your DIS Daily Fix, and I will see you in 2018. Happy New Year's.